Hello guys, Nightspectre here, bringing you another League of Legends cast. 0 minutes into the game, everyone is still standing into the fountain, so not much going down now. Might as well just rearrange the teams and then go over them quickly, shall we? Well, it's kind of confusing for now, so I'll just try and do what... Those are a lot of AD carries. Yeah, I'll be fine. I'll be fine, guys. I'll be fine. So, top lane will probably be this Udyr over here. He's tiger forming already, going down into the bushes of his own jungle, trying to protect it, which is a wise move, but considering the enemy team has a jungle Amumu, they shouldn't be all that aggressive. Then again, blue team is rather aggressive, I must say. Red team is not in position quite yet, but it might happen. We'll see. So, yes, no, I'm just too confused about this team. Does a mid... Oh my, Lux, you're in a bad position. Udyr is standing right on top of you and an immediate flash away. Well, it's a flash burn for absolutely nothing. Pings are now going down for red team saying, hey, I know you guys want to kill and your Shield of Daybreak is awesome to get quick kills as well as pink wards, but it's a Zyra you're fighting against. She'll probably place this plant down immediately. No, she's going to walk straight through. We'll get auto attack and then flashed immediately with the Shield of Daybreak. Will it be enough? Zyra is so low. One more auto attack would have been enough, but now it's the grasping root onto the Leona. Placed the ward and is able to run away, so nobody died. Flashes were burned, but I think this is in favor for blue team, to be honest. Wards have been placed though inside the jungle of Jarvan. So Jarvan will be the jungler for blue team. The Ashe will be the AD carry on the bottom lane for blue team. Zyra, of course, will be the support. And then I think Jinx will be in the middle, which will work out quite well, I suppose. Jinx are quite strong. It's weird that we're able to see them get played. Oh my, Udyr going in for the invade. Very Udyr-like. He can do it. He's an Udyr. They're great junglers, and this will set down the Amumu quite hard. It is one of the things that you have to take care of if you are an Amumu. They are so squishy in the jungle early on, so there is no way that he could have done anything about it. So, well, he actually does his wolves first, so maybe he knows. Well, Irelia still doesn't have an enemy to fight, so she probably told her. So, Irelia for a red team will be on top. Amumu, of course, we already seen, is in the jungle. Not sure why dynamic camera isn't doing anything. Leona, we've also already seen, is together with Vayne on the bottom lane. Vayne, the AD carry, of course, is already rather low, which is normal because you are a Vayne with Leona comp. So, poke-wise, you are so easy to get harassed. But the minute Leona is level 2 or even better level 3, she will probably all in. But if you are that low, then it's quite dangerous. So, look, it's a level 3 Jarvan versus a level 2 Irelia. Well, she probably is able to escape. She still has flash, but she is taken down rather low. Udyr, of course, wasn't there. He went back to base after he did the red buff, bought himself some wards and some much-needed health potions. Then middle lane for red team will, of course, be a Lux, and that will be all. So then... Bottom lane is trying to do something with grasping roots, but it's not working out just yet. Amumu is close by. If he can land a bandage toss over the wall, then it will be mayhem for the bottom lane. But he'd best wait for Leona to be level 2 though before acting at all. And even then, it might kill the Vayne. She's already taken low quite well. Of course, Ashe outranges her quite a bit. Vayne has a very short range at that. Well, Leona is now level 2, but the bandage toss missing there just barely, so they're not going to engage. I think blue team noticed it, so they're going a little bit further back. Though they should know that if Amumu wastes any more time on the bottom lane, that they will not engage. Ignites grasping roots, lands, followed up by a volley, but that will be all. Sorry. Leona is going to recall though. Jinx trying to pushing out the Lux. It's working quite well, of course, with the splash damage that she gets from the rocket launcher of Switcheroo. She's able to... Oh, bandage toss coming through now. Amumu is close by. Leona gets grasped and rooted onto the floor though, so they can't engage with Amumu. Even Vayne was rooted, and now Amumu is down to 50% health without doing anything at all. Ah, Zap. I hate that ability. Well... Oh my, Jarvan actually finding himself in Amumu. He's caught in a bad position there, gets slowed by the Golden Ages as well as the red buff, of course. Jarvan now the only one there, but his team wasn't there yet. The minute Amumu runs away from the tower though, Jarvan is going to chase him. But instead they ping that Jarvan needs to get away. Amumu is at the turret. He could die. He's going away. No, he's not. Well, Jarvan isn't there anyway. Zap missing there. The big poke damage is not coming through by Jinx'ed. So it should be fine. Oh, Amumu gets ignited now. One more auto attack coming through by Ashe, but it wasn't enough. Now it's Jinx going in hard. The zap will land, so a big slow coming through onto Lux. Flash going in. First blood with the auto attack. The chain gun is more than enough. It's a minigun. Well, it's the same. Leona now going in hard onto the Zyra. Did succeed. A level 3 Leona. I warned you, Ashe. I warned you. Vayne now getting taken down fairly low. Shield of Daybreak should be off cooldown rather shortly, but Leona isn't willing to. Well, Zenith Blade is willing. The Eclipse could get the kill, but the barrier of Ashe is just a tad too much, and Ashe will be able to escape. Well, at least you tried. And it almost worked out in the end as well, so nice try, good try. It's what you want to do with a Leona Vayne comp. You want to all in, because you get poked out immediately if you don't, especially against Zyra Ashe. Ugh, this is very hard to play against. Zyra can root you in place, and at level 6 it's pretty much impossible for Ashe to miss her crystallized arrow if the Strangletorns of Zyra are able to knock you up. Maybe you'll jump over the arrow if you're lucky. Amumu now trying his luck on the top lane. He hasn't been jungling all that much, which is good for him because he was relatively behind, so he's able to leech quite the experience. But look at Irelia, she's only level 3. And that makes it so that Jarvan, every time they know where Amumu is, so he could either invade or engage somewhere else, because they know, well, he's not going to engage now, is he? Oh, Irelia, that's a very bad position there. Bear stands coming through, gets the stun, and then the tiger dot onto your face, and she could pretty much already return. There is a flash for Udyr, so if he wants to go for it, he can, and he will. The tiger dot will do more than enough, so there you go, girl. Bye-bye. I did warn you. She didn't listen. She just didn't listen. And he's going back, and now Amumu again, showing his face on top lane. They might actually consider switching it, but level 3 Irelia isn't that quick at clearing jungles yet, so yeah, get out of my lane. He's just lost hitting. Don't force him out of your lane. Now he's missing experience, well, missing lost hits. You won't be able to get them anyway. Of course, Amumu is pushing slowly because he lost hits. Well, he is pushing hard now. Should have pushed harder to begin with. Leona going in all by himself. The AD carry went straight the other direction. So this is a very bad position to be in for Leona. Thank God that the ultimate from Jinx barely missed her. But it could have been detrimental, to say the very least. A level 7 Jinx, by the way. Lux only level 6. Of course, she did give the first blood. Well, gave it. Jinx had to fight for it. Flame Chompers will not land. However, the slow of Zap will a good flash, but Cataclysm coming through. Auto attacks just for you. Level 6 Lux with the final spark. Not enough. She gets down once more. Another kill for Jinx. So then, Leona, all by herself, she did manage to escape earlier on, didn't she? Yes, she did, but she did had to get out of lane. So that means an experience lead once more for the bottom lane, and I believe they're almost level 6 to begin with. One more minion, and Ashe will be level 6. Zyra, well, pretty much as well. Ashe taking a lot of turret hits, though, so it'll be for another time. Maybe she'll go for golems, we'll see. Amumu, finally, will have his red buff for the first time, and he'll go back on top. Irelia is farming in the middle because she needs experience and she'll take all the experience she could get. However, she is pushing the lane of Lux, which isn't all that welcome because, well, then you're in a worse position to get ganked again by Jarvan, who really is having a field trip, really. There's not much he needs to do. Every time he goes in, it works out in the end. So he's getting out tons of experience and gold. Leona now farming. Everyone wants farm, really, really badly. And they don't even need it all that much. Well, I'm just saying, if you can loss hit and there's no one else to loss hit, then by all means take the loss hit. But if your AD carry is on the way, then please don't take his minion. It's bad. He needs as much as he can. And you're taking already. Oh, that's a nice binding, but it won't be enough apparently before Jarvan goes in onto the Leona. She's in a bad position again. Was able to flash away, but not able to dodge the knock up there. And here comes a crystallized arrow. Bye-bye. Ashe will take you. That's how you feed your AD carry. A kill. Perfect. He didn't want to go for it. He gave it to the AD carry. And then Ashe, as you all know, kind of a slow burner into the beginning. So the earlier you can feed her, the better. Because she gets pretty strong in the end and there is no escape possible. A level 5 Irelia versus a level 8 Udyr. He could tower dive her. I think for now he will just continue to tiger stands and then bear stands and then run away. The ignite will do its job. But too many turret shots. He did do it a little bit incorrectly there. Stood way too deep into the tower, so he took more hits than needed. Well, Irelia did a good job by using the Equilibrium Strike. The stun, man. If you are lower health, then of course you'll stun. Pings are going down. Vayne will get dived by Jarvan. He's going in hard. Probably there's a lot of minions. Ashe, however, did do recall, and that's not what you want. Going in hard, though. Stranglethorn's going in. Jarvan can't escape now. He will die, giving the kill to the Zyra, however, not to Vayne. Jinx is approaching as well, so Leona can't go in for the chase, but a little bit of a miscommunication there, because now Ashe is still there. She wanted to recall, and now she didn't recall, but she didn't assist in the fight at all. It happens, I suppose. So then, we will be 11 minutes into the game, and blue team is ahead by 2,000 gold, which is quite a lot. For now, Leona wants to go in hard, all by herself though, just doing some bonus damage apparently. Will it be enough? Well, will it be worth it? For that matter. Of course, Leona quite tanky with the Shield of Daybreak. She doesn't want her turret to get destroyed, so she tried to be aggressive, but it didn't work out in the end, so this turret will go down. There's a huge minion wave once more, so even if Ashe doesn't hit the turret, the minions will. And there you'll have it. Bottom turret is destroyed. Red team turrets has been destroyed. Oh, Amumu, nice bandage does there over the wall. Vayne, of course, gets bonus movement speed, but a nice grasping root. I don't think the Curse of the Sand Mummy will be enough, because, of course, Jinx is going in with the kill once more. She is unstoppable. Amumu with one kill. He wants to flash over the wall. Will succeed. A far flash in, but Jarvan with a standard flash. No, with just a standard Dragon Strike, we'll get a quick kill. Give it to the Jinx, of course. She has a double kill. She's 4-0. She's going to be unstoppably strong. If that's a word. Oh my, just a single Tiger stance auto attack onto. Yeah, she's dead. There's no escape. It does a nice Equilibrium Strike, but if that auto attack was able to land, she would have died. Thank God for her that Udyr was unable to act with a great Equilibrium Strike once more. Standing under the tower, even Udyr's get hurt, but he'll just use Turtle Stance to regen back up to full health and try again at a later time. And apparently Jarvan is going to help. Or he's going to try and counter jungle. Either way, if he doesn't find anything into the bottom, into the enemy's jungle, then he's just going to go for it hard. We'll use the standard, but Irelia is going to recall, or is she? Baiting out to recall. Amumu is approaching. Jarvan is there, however. He's low on mana, which is one of the weaknesses of a Jarvan. Amumu should be able to get the kill here if Udyr is unable to assist. For now, Udyr, of course, wants the precious. He wants to get the kill onto Irelia, but now it's Jarvan in a bad position. Flashes a nice flash indeed over the wall. Udyr, give it the kill onto Irelia. Will he get another? Well, he's going to turtle stance, and then once his cooldowns are off, he might try and do some bonus damage onto Amumu once more. So now it's Amumu in a bad position, for Jinx is approaching from the bottom. If her Zap is able to land, it will be a kill. For now, they're just going to pressure. Zap will get dodged by Amumu, so for now he should be fine for a short period of time. But he can't hold the tower, so the tower will get destroyed. And, well, red team farms a little bit in the jungle. Why not? Amumu has all his time spent into the lanes, and he needs to. I can't blame him, he needs to be in those lanes. His teammates can't hold towers, and even if he's there, they still can't hold it. But at least you get raves. Dig in your graves. Oh, he's standing on top of a ward. Jinx with the spark that will not miss now. She's chasing by. Amumu running away as fast as he can, but it will be a red buff for Jinx, which you don't want. Zyra is going in from the rear as well. Lux is there to protect Amumu though, but this will be a blue buff and a red buff now for Jinx. So yeah, poor Amumu, not much you can do. Maybe they can 3-man gank this Udyr, but then again, it's an Udyr. If he uses bear stance, turtle stance, he can get away from most situations. He still has flash as well. Irelia now going to farm the golems, but Udyr is there. So he might actually steal the big golem before she's able to take it. We'll see. Sneaky, 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 sneaky. Nope, goes for the Irelia instead, and now takes the big golem. So yeah, great play there. Ooh, that's a Dragon Strike to the chest there. Poor Lux. She has a lot of armor in that skin, so she might have been able to negate some of it, but Jesus, that's gotta hurt. So one more tower remains. Vayne is being negated on the bottom lane. Well, she's been left alone. For now, it isn't that detrimental though, because Ashe has a 40 minion lead, so if blue team wants to do something, they want to do it now apparently. They really should, because An AD carry comp, well, a dual AD carry comp is quite strong in the mid game, then falls off a little bit in the end, and then in the really big end, it might work again. Amumu now going in through with the bandage touch. He should have Curse of the Sad Mummy. I think Udyr just going to try and fight it between the two of them. He's low on mana though. Now Jarvan finding himself a nice little Lux after stealing the blue buff. And it's not over yet. If Lux goes through the middle, she's going to die. Jarvan going in once more. Special delivery. It is a Cataclysm. How would you like your Lord and Savior to protect you now? If one more standard lands, she will die, and it is the case. Death by standardization. Which is the worst kind of death for a female. Oh, one auto attack, and now she's going to pay for it. Another bolt in the face. Boom! Goes the crystallized arrow onto the face of Vayne, but it won't be enough there. Yeah, now finally the auto attacks are slowed. A flash away by Vayne, else she would have been dead. But great pressure nevertheless for blue team. It might result in them getting a tower. Oh no, Amumu was hit by the flame chompers, but he's able to turn it around. A nice little solar flare coming through by the Leona, but it won't be enough. The regen capabilities of the Jinx are just a little bit too much. Spark will miss though, but Irelia will chase through. Did a little weird movement there with the old mousy. And well, she does have a lot of movement speed because she is Irelia. She might be able to catch up to, well, her ultimate will, and that will be an important shutdown for that. 500 gold into the hands of Irelia. Great play. Lux now coming through, giving a kill to Vayne. No, she knocks the Ashe great out of the park. Well, that'll make it so that she can survive. And the plan of Zyra might get the kill onto Vayne. Will she be able to shoot? She misses. Barely out of range. And Udyr is just going continuous split pushing. You can't stop me. I have tiger stance. Look at his attack speed. Just look at it. I'm just pounding this turret. That's an innuendo. And the turret is destroyed, so he can even run away. Not necessary to stay. Well, he could continue fighting, but what is that? It's an Irelia from the rear. No escape for you, Sonny. I'll flash over the wall then. Thank you very much. Fine. Do that. See what happens. Well, I'll bear stance away then. Thank you very much. Okay. You got away. Once an Udyr gets away from your crowd control, there's no stopping him. However, you can stop him very well with crowd control, and it is something that red team has plentiful. So, I do believe that if blue team isn't able to finish this quickly, then red team has the edge. I love an endgame move. Oh, hello, I'm Jarvan. Didn't know you were there. Oh, sorry. Terribly sorry. I'll smite your big Wraith even. So yeah, poor Amumu is going to get slowed, and then Ashe does have her ultimate ready, so if they wanted to go in for Amumu, it might have worked. Then again, it would leave Vayne and Lux to be able to do free damage onto you, so it's not something you want. Amumu, however, is going to recall. It depends what blue team does. He might get away with recalling. Because they are a little bit in a bad position, it might be wise as well for red team to start considering home guard boots. Though getting it pretty early in the game does mean you lose some of the important items and, well, money. It costs money. It's cheap home guard boots, don't get me wrong. It's one of the cheapest boots and chants you can buy. But still, if you're behind, then getting an item that doesn't give you any big stats is not the wisest of decisions. And then another dragon bites the dust. So yeah, 10,000 gold lead for blue team at 18 minutes and 30 seconds. It's bad. It's bad. It's even bad if this were 10 minutes later, and it still would have been a huge gold lead. So it depends. If a red team is able to hold it out, then by all means, you can. They need to turtle it quite well though. And who is the master of turtling, you might say? Well, we won't see it because he's on full health. But I might say that it is Udyr. They're going in for Jarvan, not the prime target you want. He is quite tanky. He has been doing quite well, so he already has a Spirit of the Ancient Golem and is now starting to go for... Oh my, Irelia in a very bad position there, trying to do as much damage as possible, but you're all by yourself. She wants to go in hard though, a nice Solar Flare once more by Leona will stun up the Jarvan, but of course Jarvan can just jump the bush and he will get away. Now Ashe trying to turn it around together with Jinx. Jinx of course a powerhouse, she is fat. A nice Curse of the Sand Mummy though. Will he be able to turn this around? A good shield by Vayne, Lux, but it won't be enough. Jarvan however will die. The ultimate again get dodged away, and well, Spark lands on the wrong target, but there's no escape. A double kill for Ashe and a turret as well. The red buff trying to do as much damage as possible, but guess what? Udyr here trying to destroy your inhibitor. Vayne, you used Philo Hour, didn't you? Well, die. So yeah, that's a lot of damage coming through from this Udyr. And he only has a Trinity Force. So yeah, with the changes of Trinity Force, of course, back in Season 1 you used to go Trinity Force on a Tiger Udyr, and then it kind of fell off. Wait, there's still a health bar. Huh. Well, it's regenning probably. And now, again, with the changes of Trinity Force, top Udyr is apparently back in popular business, and look at the damage it's able to do. Why wouldn't you play top lane Udyr anymore? Well, because he doesn't have any dashing capabilities except for his bear stance, which is better, of course. You used to not have anti-unit collision with bear stance, now you do. But he still needs to run towards you, so if you're able to slow him, which you can with Lux, you can bind him, then Irelia can slow as well, or stun compared to the situation, but if Udyrs are strong on top lane, there's not much you can do about it. Look at him go. Rawr, you're dead. She's dead. There's no escape. Well, the barrier will save her. And a nice condemn onto the wall. Udyr, where have you gone? She's away. He's gone to the stars. Become a star sign. And, well, Jarvan again with the cheeky Dragon Strike onto the Demacian standard got away. Irelia again going in deep though. Finds herself an Ashe with a blue buff and a Jinx. Not too sure what she was thinking. Don't go in alone. You're not that strong. Amumu now getting slowed and stunned by the Crystallized Arrow. Will go in onto Jinx, but he's all alone. Cataclysm now being used by Jarvan. Makes for a nice pot. Oh no, very nice dodge there, but one auto attack from Ashe is more than enough. Surrender coming through. That's not how you want to play if you need to turtle out. But it was too much of a snowball to handle, so second game in a row on my part that blue team just snowballs out of control so early on in the game. And this time it wasn't through an invade. Well, it kind of was, but not completely. It was through, well, good plays, winning the lane, winning everything. That's how it happens. If you win all lanes, then games are short, especially on the high-end tier of gaming. So guys, I do hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Whatever it is I'll do. Whenever it is, I'll do it. So, thank you for watching, and goodbye.